We are back. We are hopefully going to be back. Okay, right. So I've not recorded a video in a long time. Well, I have. I've actually recorded several videos. I've actually uploaded a couple, which I had to get taken down. And I've actually recorded some that, well, on TikTok that got muted, and then I took down. Um, yeah. But this video is not about that. I'm going to talk about that in a separate video. This video is a quick bulk check-in because I'm officially very fucking heavy now. I've actually got the scales here, so I'm going to actually weigh in now. I've had dinner, granted, so the scale will be a little bit, inflated, but still. This is a very light hoodie, by the way, so 109.1 kilograms. That's fucking crazy. I do look like shit right now, but I'm going to show you because I've got some new stretch marks unlocked. Yeah, fucking been eating fucking loads recently. Oh, bloated to shit. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a little fucking check-in because this whole channel used to be like daily videos when I was working away, at least fucking working out. And even when I came back and I started the bulk, they were still quite frequent. But the passion recently has been a bit lost on me. I think it's due to the weather, shit like that. You can see a bit of gyno. You can, yeah, holy shit. I was also fat as well. Once I lose a bit. But yeah, anyway, you can see these have never been here before, and that is on both sides. A little less on the left, a little more on the right. But I seem to always get more on the right anyway. So I'm gonna try and actually, yeah, I guess we can do a little. So obviously no pump. The midsection is completely gone. That's okay. The chest is I'm enjoying the chest. I'm doing a lot of that, to be fair. The back, there's no point really showing the back here because I need to get a downwards angle on the back, I think, because I never get a good back angle. Maybe if I put the light a bit like this. Hang on, we're gonna fuck around with the light a little bit. We're gonna try and get a good back angle. Maybe this. Don't know if that's worked, but yeah, a lot of fat in the back and belly. Just how it goes, man. But I definitely am. This is actually way better lighting, so we're gonna keep that there. Yeah, working out has been severely down. I'm gonna pick the mic back up. Working out has been severely down. It's gone downhill. I don't know if work's tiring me out more. I don't know if it's the cycle. I've also got a health update tomorrow. So I'm like, I got told at work today. Boss came up to me and said, "Boom, we've got like a nurse coming in tomorrow doing a health MOT." Because we work for these like bigger companies, they like do little like checkups so no one dies on their site. So they want to do a little checkup, and he said he knows I'm on cycle. He was like, "Fucking do it." He also knows I weigh a lot now. I've gained a shitload of weight since being on this job, and I've only been there for like 6-7 weeks. He was like, "Fucking hell, look at that, man, Jesus." He was like, "Get that thing because you have to sign up to do it." He said, "Sign up." So yeah, I'm gonna do that. They test your cholesterol. I've had one of these. I had it on another job at the start of the year, and I was on cycle then, and my cholesterol was abysmal. He said it was like one of the worst he's ever seen. It's meant to be at a value of 1. I'm pretty sure this is a HDL. It's meant to be at a value of 1. Mine was at a value of 0.44 or 0.42. It was one of the two. So we'll go for the in between and say 0.43. So yeah, not great. He said my heart age was like 40 years old. My blood pressure is also through the roof at that point because I was on Tren and Mastron, which apparently fucks your blood pressure. But this time I'm no Tren, no Tren, no Mastron. I was trying to say test there, but I am on test. But test Tren, yeah, yeah. So no Tren, no Mast. Hopefully it's a little bit, and no orals as well. So yeah, just a bit of a fucking test and deca. Plus, the last time I checked my blood pressure, it was actually in perfect range. I think it was literally like one. Well, one of the ones I did was like 120 over like 68. My lower always seems to be 68, but my higher will go anywhere between 120, 122, 124. If it's really high, 130. But that's obviously like if I like running up and down stairs or something. But yeah, I thought I'd give that little update. I'll probably keep this video actually going until tomorrow, so I can actually give the update in this video. New addition to the gym because I had the whole like wall just like blank. Now it's not. Also, I mentioned in a previous video, it might have actually been one of the videos I didn't upload. There's a spider up here. It turns out it's a female false widow. So like a gold body, quite scary. It's actually not right. It's not there right now. Oh no, there she is. Yeah, so that's quite scary. I hate spiders anyway. And then that fucking thing, apparently that's dangerous, but I'm not fucking moving it, so I'm just gonna keep talking to it when I work out here by myself. Oh fuck, spaghetti bolognese. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to think of everything that's been going on that I can give little updates on. I'm going to be uploading more videos on this channel, not all workout based. I'm quite politically minded, I'd say, or at least I like observing politics. It's like football. I watch football quite neutrally, and I think it's quite hard to watch politics neutrally because it does actually affect your life. But I'm going to try and get some neutral takes on politics. I want to talk about different parties. What's going on there? What's the crack with all them? I think it's quite fascinating. I guess also as well, what will make it quite neutral for me is I think all the parties are basically dog shit. Yeah, even Reform. I remember like a year ago or something. I was quite the reformer. Mainly because Nigel Farage has like a decent personality, kind of. A bit, he's a bit of a twat, but I feel like the UK needed a bit of a twat, and they just come out and said a load of bullshit like not in support of mass deportations, fucking going after Rupert Lowe, fucking Tommy Robinson. I don't know why he's going after him. I think it's fucking retarded. I think for a guy to go after a person and say, "Oh, we don't want him or that lot," is literally your voter base. You absolute mug. And I feel like he's just like he's he's gonna get voted. Like if they did a poll today, if they did a general election today, he would get voted in. But I think he really is just a charismatic figurehead to a party that will end up doing jack shit. Just like the Tories, if they gave it a big one, they'll probably do nothing. I mean, we've seen that before. So, I mean, we had 15 years of Tories doing fuck all. Then Labour got in just because the Tories associated. It was basically like a revenge vote, wasn't it? Oh, Tories on shit, Labour is shit as well, but we haven't tried them in a while, so we'll do that. We'll give them a go. And then they've been actually the worst thing ever. Honestly, it's fucking hilarious. It's not hilarious. It's fucking really catastrophic. But I've never seen a party like not only not fulfill their manifesto, but actually go against everything in their manifesto and more. It's fascinating. So I'm going to be talking about politics. I think I want to go over a few like smaller parties as well, like UKIP. I mean, UKIP are never going to get fucking voted in. They're like realistically they're not. But I find it an interesting party. I think their leader, Nick Tenkoni, a lot of people fucking hate him. A lot of people like him. I think he's fascinating as fuck. I think he's got something that is lost on many politicians these days. We can actually sit down with a normal fucking bloke like Liam Tufts or others, and actually sit down for an hour or two and actually talk. I feel like politicians don't just talk now. They just, they have little like sound bites, or they have these manufactured things like with talking pieces. Whereas you sit Nick Tanconi down and he'll tell you exactly what he thinks, and it's quite fascinating. And he seems to give very simple answers to very complex problems. Obviously, once he gets in, it won't be so like not when, but if he were to get into power, it wouldn't be as simple as he tries to make it out to be. But nevertheless, he's an interesting character. So yeah, I'm kind of on the politics wave. I kind of go through these phases of like really paying attention to it and then really not because it's too depressing, and then really paying attention to it again and then get depressed and then stop doing it. But I'm on that part of the wave right now. So we're going to be covering a bit of that as well. And if you're not interested in the videos, fair enough. That's fair. But I'm, regardless, going to be recording them videos from now on top of working out. I'm meant to be doing this cycle till the 1st of January. But realistically, at hovering around 107 to 109 kilograms, I do feel like shit. So I might start losing weight a bit before the 1st of January. We will see. And my health MOT tomorrow will dictate that a lot. Boom! It's the next day. Okay, I've had to record this intro 3 times because my other mic kept dying. So, I had health MOT today, as you can see. Boom! Had some nice geezer come in and check all my shit. Well, not all my shit. He checked like a few things. It was a very basic health check, but it went a lot better than I thought it would. Everyone on site, because I'm quite honest with people, because obviously when you gain like close to 20 kilograms in a space of like, 2 months, people ask questions, and I'm quite honest. I don't really see the point in not being honest, because then you got shit to hide, and it looks like you're hiding something. I'm not hiding anything. So when people say, "Oh, you got quite big," yeah, test and decker. Anyway, health MOT. So I've got a BMI of 31.9. It's high, but he said to me, "Look, you're bulking." Obviously, because I told him I walked in there, and I've had one of these before, and I didn't tell him till afterwards because he was worried about my health markers, and I said, "Oh well, I am on a bit of this, a bit of that." So I walked into this one and said, "Look, I'm on cycle, I'm on a bulk. You're not gonna like these numbers." And he was like, "Fair enough." So my BMI, 31.9. Obviously, fucking even 2 months ago, my BMI probably would have been like actual really decent range. So I was 93 kilograms, 93 to 95, depending. And yeah. So yeah, I'm not really worried about that. So my blood pressure, the first reading, and I told him, I said, this is definitely an anomaly because I take blood pressure quite frequently anyway. First one came in at 148/75, but he then later took one after he took my blood. He did another one because he said, "Okay, we'll do that again." It was 128/80, so that's fucking fine. When that came up on the screen, I celebrated like I just scored Champions League final, and he found that quite amusing. Also, my heart rate is 67, which is quite good. And I told him, like, I was like, when I used to like do running and shit when I was like 18, 19, I'd get down to like 47. But obviously, I'm heavy as fuck now, and I dabble in a lot of shit I shouldn't, or at least steroids. But I also told him, I said, because he was like, "Yeah, well, you go through these phases," and I said, "Mate, I actually gave up all the running and stuff to just do rec drugs for 3 years, and then I've stopped that to do steroids." But yeah, he was surprised my health markers were as they are as well, to be fair. 104 kilograms on the scale. 104 to 105, because he had it was like kitchen scales. Do you know what I mean? Like, where you got to read it, it's not digital. So yeah, he said, right, we'll round it 104. And I'm 180.5 centimeters. I thought I was 182, to be honest. Just below, like, what's that, like 5'11". But apparently I'm 180.5 centimeters. I don't know what that is, like 5'10", 5'11". Hence why the BMI is so high. But my diabetes risk is in the normal range. Sick. That's good. So, yeah, there's not really much to say on that. For healthy individuals, Normal blood sugar levels are usually within the following ranges: between 4.0 to 5.4, and then up to like 7.8. That'd be like after eating. But mine was fucking 3.9. So yeah, normal to low, really. So we'll take that. So my diabetes risk is quite low. Total cholesterol. This is one I was interested in. And they didn't give me, because on my last one, he actually checked my HDL, and my HDL was low. This time, he only did total cholesterol. But my total cholesterol is 4.73, which is sub 5, which is in the green on the traffic light system. It's on green, so that's fucking good as well. All load of riffraff, why it's important, blah, 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 blah. But all I said to him at the end of this, I said, mate, I don't think you understand. If I got bad reading today, I was going to quit steroids. I was going to be done. He was like, oh, really? I said, yeah, and you just give me the fucking green light to carry on, so thank you very much. So, yeah, he giggled, haha. But he might be coming in every month anyway, so if I can get a monthly check on my health, that's really handy because we can see where we're at. I mean, obviously, it's not like actual blood panel, but I'm also not going to pay for a fucking blood panel because I can't afford that. I can barely afford beans on toast, let alone a fucking blood panel. But yeah, man, that's going to be the end of this vlog because I'm going to try and just fucking. They're not always going to be the biggest and the best. Well, actually, they never are. But little updates like this, blah, blah, blah. Hopefully, I'll get the vlogging itch back. And even the working out itch, because I fucking lost that big time, to be honest. Like I've been saying, I don't know, well, I've not even been saying on vlog, but I've been saying it in life. The seasons are fucking me. Struggling to wake up. Struggling to go to work. A bit like, in the head, not good. But, it is what it is. Seasonal fucking depression or seasonal fucking gay. I don't know. Either way, it's not great. Doesn't feel good, but we're going to keep going anyway. Yeah. I think that's a good vlog. Well done. Also, last night, recorded my first political video talking about UKIP. It ended up in a massive, semi-drunken rant about just politics in general. Somehow ended up chatting a load of shit about reform. Which, yeah, I don't know why. I do like reform, but I also do, I've got a love-hate relationship with reform. But yeah, UKIP video will be coming out soon. The budget came out today, because today is Wednesday, the 25th of November. I might make a video on that tomorrow. I might, but with these videos, you want to get all the, I need to watch the thing again. I need to fucking do this. I need to listen to opinions on it. To get a grasp of what's going on, because I'm not a fucking politician. So maybe I need someone to simplify and dumb it down for me. But yeah, we'll see. Ciao.